How much will GTA 6 cost? The answer to that should be fairly straightforward. I mean, $70, right? That's what all new games cost. However, Take-Two might have other plans. They recently released this game, Red Dead Redemption 1, the original game. This is a 13-year-old game. They re-released it without offline, by the way, for $50 on the PS4 and Nintendo Switch. So if they're willing to release a 13-year-old game without a big portion of it for $50, is GTA 6 only gonna be $20 more? That's the question. That's the discussion we're gonna have in today's GTA 6 video. So nowadays, everything is $70. That's like the standard price for games, but could Rockstar go higher? I don't know. Here we have the Starfield, and this is just one of the newer, biggest games recently released. $70 is what it costs to pre-order the game. Now, this particular game had a couple of other versions. There was the premium edition for $100. This actually got you access to the game 5 days early, as well as I believe it gave you access to the first DLC for free. There was also, however, a $300 edition. This was the special edition. It had, I think this is what it was. It had the freaking watch and all kind of other crazy stuff, but $300. And I just wanted to showcase this because this might be a good benchmark for GTA 6. This game probably is one of the biggest games in recent times. It probably will be the biggest game until GTA 6 launches. So it does give us a good reference as far as prices go. But the RDR1 re-release here for $50 definitely throws a wrench in those guesses, because there's no way, look, I love RDR1, great game, but there's no way you're telling me GTA 6, how advanced it's going to be with all of its stuff, online included, is only worth $20 more than this game that's 13-year-olds without offline, that really didn't have any upgrades. It's basically the same game that came out 13 years ago. Like, it's not a remake or anything. More than likely, GTA 6 is releasing next year, sometime maybe September, August, or October. And it honestly, as much as it pains me to say, it wouldn't surprise me if they get greedy and decide to make the standard edition, you know, something like $80. Mainly because not only are you getting the single player game, but you're also gonna have access to the online portion. You know, maybe they throw in some upgrades to the online stuff, some bonuses, some bonus cash or something to make it worthwhile. But I just wanted to throw this out there right now before we even get any official information from Rockstar that it wouldn't be crazy if you see like an $80 standard edition. Now, maybe Rockstar just keep it at $70 because they'll do what they normally do and re-release the thing a million times. So if you're a fan of the game, like myself, you'll probably buy it. You'll be spending $70 once at launch, maybe $70 again when it eventually comes out for the PC, and maybe $70 again when it comes out for the PS6 in, 3 years or so. But as evident over the last couple of years, Take-Two and Rockstar are pretty greedy when it comes to money. They want all of it. So even though it'll probably only end up being $70, it wouldn't surprise me if the standard edition is somehow higher. Now, speaking of editions, I did also want to just have a little discussion, get your guys' input, thoughts on what you would want to see in the special editions of the game. So we'll actually take a look back at GTA 5's special edition. So obviously you had the normal game for $60. Then if you pre-ordered it, you got access to the blimp. Wow. How revolutionary was that? Like, that was a big selling point, I believe, back in the day too. Nowadays, I feel like that would just get laughed at, but you had access to the blimp. The special edition though, which I believe was, might say it here, I think it was only $100. It gave you the map as well as the hard sort of case that it was in, as well as I guess some digital content. Realistically, all of this stuff is not that cool of like bonus content. Really, the map was the big part. There was, however, a collector's edition, and this one surprisingly was only $150 at the time. All the stuff you got in the special edition, as well as this little pouch and a hat and a key. So that was the special and collector's editions for GTA 5. It was 100, or the standard was 60, 100 for the special edition here, and then 150 for the collectors. For RDR2, it was actually a bit different. The ultimate edition, so the normal edition, again, 60. The ultimate edition was 100, you can see here. It only came with some exclusive story mode content and the map as well. in the hard case. If you wanted the collector's edition, it also was $100, but you did not have the game with it, which was a little weird. So you had to buy this separate from the game. I guess they did this because at the time RDR2 was coming out, a lot of people were moving into the digital game, so you didn't really need to buy the game with the collector's edition. But this one was actually kind of cool. I mean, you got this box, the map, a bunch of different pins and stuff, some cards, a bandana, collectible challenge, coin, cigarette cards from the game, a puzzle, and the catalog from the game. You got quite a bit of stuff for $100, and obviously if you include the game, it'd have been like $160, I think. So that brings us to GTA 6. The question is, are they gonna keep to these sort of smaller scale collector's editions, or are they gonna step it up and have $200-300 collector's editions like we got to see with Starfield here, with all these, you know, crazy different things? Obviously the smartwatch, something like Cyberpunk here. Here's another one that was $250. This one came with a really cool little like statue, nice collectible thing, as well as a nice box, and you get some other goodies. But I'm wondering now if Rockstar is going to venture into these more expensive collector's editions simply because they can, and because they know it will sell and they will just get more money. That's sort of the question I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on. What would you want in a collector's edition for GTA 5? Some really great ideas I've seen is a Vice City license plate. That could be a really cool thing. Obviously not like a real license plate. This is just like a prop from the game. This is a GTA 5 mod, I believe. But imagine you had a GTA license plate, a Vice City license plate that, you know, had, I don't know if you probably couldn't customize it, but it would say something on it. Cool, I would imagine. Here's another one. Again, just Vice City. This one actually has the map of Vice City. That could definitely be part of a collector's edition. Definitely not a $300 worth collector's edition. Another idea I've seen is a Vice City neon sign, or like a GTA 6 neon sign. I think that would be super fitting. And neon signs, I think, are pretty expensive. So that could definitely bump the price up. That would be really cool. I'm sure whatever the case is, it's going to come, GTA 6's editions are going to come with that map. Every single Rockstar game has come with a map. So I'm sure GTA 6 is going to be no different. But as far as also stuff in game, if they don't do this, it's just a disappointment. If you just pre-order the game, let's say, they definitely should give you access to Tommy's iconic blue Hawaiian shirt from Vice City, from the original game. Also, maybe they could throw in like a free classic Infernus just to like have that classic nostalgia, the Vice City a lot of us grew up on. That would be such a cool pre-order bonus. In addition to that though, in game, of course, they could just add bonuses like we actually saw with GTA 5 and like RDR2s. There was just some content. You get some bonus like outfits and stuff. Obviously horses, maybe you get a free car or something. For GTA 5, I mean, there really wasn't a whole lot, but more than likely they would just add to like GTA Online's bonuses. So, you know, you pre-order the game, you get the special edition, and you start off with $5 million in GTA Online 2 whenever it comes out. I'm sure that's going to be the big bonuses they decide to add just because it's easy for them. They don't need to really do anything. But again, that's where we're going to end it. And I just would love to hear from you guys. What would you want to see in a GTA 6 collector's edition? Who knows? Maybe Rockstar somehow figures out and watches this video and gets some ideas. That would be cool. Obviously, we know a lot from the leaks. I don't think there's really anything that stands out that would be like an iconic thing to have in a collector's edition. So that's why I just said the neon sign or something along those lines, or like the license plate. That would be cool. But I'm sure someone could come up with some really cool stuff in the comment section down below. That's gonna do it for today's GTA 6 video though. Thank you guys for watching. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA 6 content, and hopefully we're only a couple of weeks, maybe a month away from actually knowing what's gonna be in the pre-order bonus for GTA 6. Thank you guys. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one.